Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Saad and I am on a mission to make the Occupational English Test really easy for you all. This is the first video of the OET series where we will have a closer look at all the basics that make up the OET writing test in the minimum amount of time as possible. So let's examine the structure of the OET writing test. The OET writing test is designed to evaluate a range of writing abilities of the candidate, including how well you arrange your thoughts, how well you use a diversity of the vocabulary, and how well you employ the correct grammar and the punctuation. So let's start it off with discussing the test day setup. The beginning of the writing subset comes immediately after the completion of the listening and the reading subsets respectively. A worksheet similar to that will be given to you first. On the top of this sheet we have the biodata box. On the exam day it will all be filled out for every candidate and you will just have to put your signatures right here. On the lower left corner of the sheet there is a QR code, and in the middle there is a column for the instructions to the candidates. We will come back to this portion very shortly. As far as the stationeries is concerned, a 2B lead pencil, just like that, a 2B lead pencil and a pen would be given to you for the writing portion. You should take these on your own as well, in my opinion. Just in case, you should be having an extra pen and pencil on hand. So let's talk about the time required for performing the OET writing subtest task. So this particular task has a total time allotted of 45 minutes and you are asked to spend 5 minutes to read the case notes and rest of the 40 minutes to transform these case notes into the letter. It is recommended that you attempt to complete the entire task in 35 minutes and then in the final 5 minutes review your work for errors. So the same is mentioned here as well, that during the reading time of 5 minutes you must study that writing task and notes. This is very important, that you must not write, highlight, underline or make any notes on the case notes themselves. So you should be keeping that in mind, not to mark anything on the case notes. So we'll have to use the back page for notes and rough draft only, and this notes and rough draft will not be marked in the final score. So this is the page number 4 of the answer booklet, and this is meant specifically for the rough work and the rough draft. So whatever you will write on page 1 and 2 of the answer booklet will be marked in the end. You must write your answer for the writing subtest in the answer booklet using either pen or the pencil. So you can use either of them to write your letter. You must not remove OET material from the test room. So these are the 5 important instructions for the writing subtest. So let's now dig deep further into the answer booklet of the Occupational English Test examination. So for that we have got 4 pages of the booklet, with the first one being the introductory page, which we have already discussed, which includes the biodata portion, the instruction portion and a QR code at the bottom. After that you have got the second page of the answer booklet, which marks as the page number 1 of the booklet, and this is from where you'll start writing your letter, as it says that only answers on page 1 and 2 will be marked. So we have got this page number 2, that is the third page of the answer booklet, and you will continue writing your letter on this page as well. So after that we have got the last page of the booklet, which is the page for the rough draft. As you can see here, it's written here as well that it is a space for notes and rough draft, but only the answers on page 1 and 2 will be marked in the end, and we have got a QR code here as well. So right after that you will be given the question paper with the case notes after receiving your worksheet. So keep in mind that you won't be allowed to open the question book until the invigilator asks you to do so. The information on your answer sheet will now need to be filled. As you can see here, we have got the same information of reading time of 5 minutes and the writing time of 40 minutes. However, you should note that after the 5 minutes of the reading time, the case notes would not be taken away from you, and you can still consult your case notes for writing the letter which you have been asked to. But as indicated before, you won't be allowed to mark or write anything on the case notes themselves. So talking about case notes, we have got 4 types of letters that come in the OET exam. The first one is the referral letter. The second one is the emergency referral letter. The third one being the discharge or the update letter, and the fourth one being the transfer letter. In this case, we have got a referral letter to be written to an endocrine specialist, and I have solved this particular case notes myself and have included in this video so that we can have a better understanding of the OET letter structure. So I have transformed my case notes into a referral letter onto the official OET writing sample booklet. So one of the most important things in this writing subset of OET is that your handwriting should be very clear and legible. It should be very easily readable for the examiner. So I would recommend that you should practice writing clearly if you have a poor handwriting. So now we will come towards the structure of the letter. In the start we have got the date, the salutation, and then we come to the body of the letter itself. So for the OET, the word limit count is of 180 to 200 words with a relaxation of 20 to 25 words. I have ended my letter here with the salutation in the end, and I have completed my letter in exactly 200 words. So this is the basic structure of a referral letter in OET exam. So this concludes our first video on the OET writing subset. In the next video we'll be talking about the types of the letters which are usually asked in the test and the template of those tests. Stay tuned. Goodbye.